be just a bit too good to pass up this game. The off lane, you've got Malry playing the Beastmaster in the mid lane, having 3 points in the wild axis. And look at this, Lal's actually trying to steal these stacks over here from the Beastmaster. Crit's gonna be here, they've dropped the sentry ward and they're gonna try to kill off Malrine here, and Malrine might be in some trouble. Not gonna stay alive as that is first blood at 7.5 minutes into the game. Falling slightly behind Skeeter. That's mid lane, they're making a play for Crit. The Bounty Hunter in some trouble. It's gonna go down. Lal has the shield rune, so Malrine can't really chase for the kill. Lal nearly done with the Kaya. Gonna be a very early timing for him as down bottom collapse. He chased snaking down on the Jakiro, but he ends up feeding his life away to Skeeter. Who's Diffusal now done for Amar on the Pangolier. And now Falcons, they want to make something happen. They've played this game quite passively so far. Crit does have access to the track and Radahn. He actually doesn't have mana. He's gonna pop the one, but he's gonna fall anyway. And the damage is a bit too much coming in from the heroes on the side of Falcons. Lal forced to zip out of there, but now with Collapse rotating in, it is gonna be the death of the Malrine Beastmaster. Amar continues to run away, does have the Rolling Thunder, but will not need to pop it. Actually, gonna go for the shard next. Doesn't have the dust here, and in fact, Amar comes in. Slardal's just dead. Too much damage from the Pangolier with the shield crash and the swashbuckler. Now Miposhka could be next. Crit did get the track off. Some damage amplification as well from that spell. He will try and deny himself, but to no avail. Lamar will get the double kill. Snaking there. This is a bit of a wild move. Shows himself to kill off the creep wave. Lal TP's in, gets the zip, gets the kill. Snaking. Just another galvanized charge on the Storm Spirit. As up top, they also found the Pangolier here. Rue, able to connect with the dead shot and collapse, cleans up the kill. Had about enough of the chicanery from Team Spirit, who've been constantly dodging these fights and just farming up. Collapse will show himself, and that's the ideal target. You drop the roar, sure, the calling, it's gonna buy some time, but it's not gonna keep the Slardar alive. The rock dropped, Lal looking for a kill, looking for a target. Crit's dropping low, but Lal's unable to finish off the kill. And while this was happening, Amar, he cleaned up the Warlock. Lal had to TP out, so Falcons coming out ahead on that engagement up top. And he's gonna pick it up, seeing that perhaps Falcons are going for Roshan, and this Roshan's dropping really low. Lal, does he want to go for some sort of crazy Aegis steal? He's gonna try Ice Spot, but he's a bit too late. Malrine does get the Aegis, thinking about cleaning up the rest of the fight as they do take down Crit, but they will lose Rue in turn. Skeeter pops the Sunder and runs away. Malrine still holding on to the Aegis. That's going to be the end of the engagement. Sure, you lose Crit on the side of Falcons, but you get so much more with the Aegis for them to force a favorable engagement here. It's up top. Oh, Radahn, he actually got caught out here. Will be able to pop the BKB. Can he find Snaking? Snaking, no Ghost Scepter. The Pav is buying some time, but is it going to be enough? Radahn still might fall here. Swashbuckle forward, and well, Malrine's there with the roar. They get the kill on the PA, and Miposhka gonna be the cherry on top as well, as Falcons continue to move forward. Now Collapse, he tried to join in and help out his teammates, but it's Save Your Buddy syndrome in full effect as Collapse walks left, walks right, gets hit by the tendrils. And well, that is gonna be 3 dead. Them, 2 minutes still remaining on the Aegis. And Rue might just be the one who pays the price here. Blinking by Malrine, roar, no hesitation whatsoever. They gotta be able to find the Muerta. And the mid-tier, oh, Amar, I did hear him pop the Rolling Thunder, and it's actually on top of Radahn. Radahn will have the BKB. They're trying to turn things around, trying to take down Crit. He will find the Bounty Hunter at the very least. But now the Ice Spot stunning up Lal as they drop the rock on top of Skeeter. But Skeeter able to get the Sunder off, and now Collapse needs to run. Lal still wants to find the kill though. He's moving forward, and they will be able to clean up the Terrorblade with the Corrosive Haze. And Falcons, they might have bit off more than they can chew here. Snaking, gonna pay the price, and the price is death. Continue to drop the tracks. Lal does have the dust, goes forward, pops it, sees the Bounty Hunter, and that should be the death of Crit. Collapse, quickly. Wait, no, I think it's gonna be down bottom. I think I flopped that as Rue, despite the invis, walks into a sentry ward and ends up dying, as he's probably wondering why the hell Crit and Go have a sentry ward, but they do. By the strong camp for some strange reason. But in the mid lane, they potentially found something a lot more valuable. Amar, without the Rolling Thunder, caught out by Collapse, he will just give up. Stands in place. as Lal collects the kill. Maybe he feels like he needs that damage to take down Radon. Radon is vulnerable though if he pops the BKB. Then runs out, but Collapse looks like he is going to be falling up top. The chain stuns are perfect from the side of Falcons. No, does have decent farming potential compared to Slada, but does seem like Falcons are going to buy some time. BKB popped by Lal in the nick of time, so it's just going to be the Roar. Can they burst down the storm? They can. Rock a bit too late from Miposhka, as they will lose Lal, but they will find the Pangolier in turn. A 1-for-1 exchange. As BKBs will pop, Gem hits the deck. Collapse gonna pick that one up. Radon himself going for the MKB as I hear a roar popped. It's on top of Collapse. No chance for him to pop the Heal Scepter. He gets cleaned up. Trying to farm up the BKB, but now Lal actually zips in on the storm. He does have the dust, and they're gonna be able to take down Trit at the very least. Potentially looking for more. Snaking's gonna tank the dead shot, and he's gonna fall here as well. The only survivor of that massacre is Malrine, the Beastmaster, who got the kill on the Slada. A 2-for-1 exchange. Shows on the map, they pick up the rune. And Radon's gonna TP back top. They've spotted out Amara on the Pangolier, caught by the Atos along with the silence. The Pangolier has no chance to pop the roll up. And it's gonna be death for Amaria. It's Team Spirit. Well, TP is back towards their bottom lane. Spirit, they want to defend this. Potentially find someone here. Lal actually zips forward. He sees the Terrorblade. Radon jumping in on the PA, but he does not pop the BKB. He's gonna get stunned up. The roar comes through, and well, Skeeter does the cleanup. They get Radon down for 90 seconds. No buyback. Collapse potentially next. Pops the BKB. Does have buyback, however. As Lal, his link gets popped. Has to zip back, and Falcons. Instant smoke up by Spirit though. They want to get something done on the map before the Rosh spawn, and well, Roshan is up. He's moving towards the bottom lane. Falcons smoke up as well. Link gets popped, but who does Lal find? It's gonna be the Bounty Hunter, but the Bounty Hunter is fine. Instead, they jump on the back lane, stay down the Chiquito first. Radon with the BKB trying to run away, but the Roar is gonna be there. Malrine actually catches out the PA. The damage comes through from Skeeter on the Terrorblade. But they try to go back in, try to take down Skeeter. The Shadow Wall keeping him alive, and well, it's not going to be enough as they do eventually take down the Terrorblade as a 1-for-1 exchange. And Skeeter, he doesn't have buyback either. And now they're going to smoke up. Malrine jumps in. Good load assault by Miposhka, though actually deflects the Roar back on top of the Beastmaster. As this time around, he will be able to get the Roar off onto Malrine. Oh, sorry, excuse me, onto Lal and take him out of the fight. Malrine's the one who finds the kill. Rue, his only partner in crime, being Collapse, as he went in and oh, what? Snaking? Okay, that's an interesting ice spot. Doesn't catch out Root, doesn't find Collapse either. They both get away. One's in the blur. And this could potentially be a really good fight, but my god, a 4-man fear from Rue, buying them some time. Spirit, can they get away with finding the Age? Or Amari's gonna pop the Rolling Thunder. They're gonna go straight out of the back line on top. Lal, who does not have buyback. They take out Rue and they take out Lal. 110 seconds without the Storm Spirit, and it's full retreat here for the side of Team Spirit. Radon dragged up, trying to run away, trying to survive. And Falcons move into the pit. Malrine gonna finish up Rosh. Collapse. Oh, he tried to be the hero. He tried to go in by himself. But instead, he's just gonna be fish sticks. He can throwing these daggers, but doesn't do all that much. Amari spots up Miposhka. He's gonna jump straight on top of him. Malrine goes in with the Roar as well. They're gonna try and take down the Warlock, but he does get the Rock off. Rue will burn in the Macropire as Spirit lose too. And now it's just Radon waiting for Lal to come back up, but he don't have supports. They don't have buybacks. Trying to hold on to their racks, but it's slowly falling. It's slowly being chipped away. Lal goes in. He tries to get something done, but Skeeter will find the Mega Creeps. And Malrine jumping back in. Heal Scepter from Collapse, buying some time, but he walks back into the ice path. And that's going to be GG. Team Spirit, they're done. Falcons, they take it late. They get a 40k net worth lead towards the end. And despite the game looking so good for Team Spirit, in the mid game, it's still Falcons who come out on top. Higher tempo lineup going. The fact that it's out of their control that Collapse, interesting build. Triple Gauntlet, Chainmail, Raindrops. As up top, they will somehow get first blood though. They take down Amara on the Timber Saw. That was not supposed to happen. Can it finish up the phase boots? Mid lane, though, it seems like Malreen's dropping really low. And they might have found him with the Echo Slam, but the Echo Slam's actually not even used, so it was just him getting caught out. They will lose 2 for it in turn. Snaking will get a double kill, so a silver lining here for the side of Falcons. So Arena available for the Mars. Do they want to try and kill off Skeeter here? There is a TP coming in from Lal. He has the Echo Slam, and well, with the Arena, they're definitely going to try, and the Echo Slam does the majority of the damage as Collapse collects the kill. And it doesn't seem like Falcons. And they also get the top tier 1 on the side of Spirit. Miposhka might pay for it with his life, though. Crit is here, and they're going to drop the Serpent Wards. They want to find the Jakiro. Snaking drops the arrow. Amar picks up the kill. And the Shadow Shaman all up top. And Miposhka, he made a move up top thinking that maybe he's going to get back up. But instead, he's going to be the one who gets cleaned up first. Down will pop the Metamorphosis. Now Miposhka still surviving longer than he has any right to survive. And they will be able to get a mod in trade. So, all in all, not a bad loss for Spirit at all. And Collapse, he's still got the Arena. Thinking about committing it for the Shadow Shaman. Might just pop it here. Crit buying a lot of time, but Lal blinks in. And they're not going to need the Arena to get the Shaman. Done. What is he thinking of? Well, oh, they could clear up the stack here. Excuse me. Oh, I hear an Echo Slam. It's on top of Skeeter. Skeeter dropping low, and he's gonna fall. No chance for them to save the Swen as now the Arena gets dropped onto Malreen and Shadow Shaman's head. And Crit might not be long for this world. They try to turn it around, though, with the Jingle Mastery. Malreen starting to heal back up, and they will get collapsed. Lal now starting to drop low as well as Amar comes in on the Timber Saw. Might be a bit more than what they bargained for, but Radan is there for the cleanup. Does get the Shaman. Snaking jumped in to secure the kill onto Lal, but he's gonna pay for it with his life. As Amar tries to go, and he's trying to get another kill, but a good fear from Rue, the dead shot buying time, turning things around with the calling. Malreen jumps in, they get the kill on the Muerta, and Amar gets out. And now, Radan has the wand. But a Moonlight Shadow now popped by Snaking as the Aegis is about to expire. It's a very interesting move here from the side of Falcons. They won't find much. Just gonna get some vision up, and well, that vision might be enough to take down Ruse. Been caught up by the Hex, but a great pressure from Lal actually catches out 3 with the Echo Slam as well. Looking to take down the Shadow Shaman. The Arena catches out the Sweat as well as Team Spirit answer back in how. And Amar, he wasn't there. Was busy farming up top, just TP to the mid lane, but Falcons have already lost the fight. And now Malreen might actually be in some trouble as well. He got caught out on the Monkey King. And Collapse looking for the shot. So wants to increase his effectiveness. But mid lane Lal actually got here by Crit on the Shadow Shaman. Not much you can do about that. Amar will pick up the kill. Shkaya done for him. Looking for the BKB next. Malreen the one leading the charge. Disguised as a tree. Rue will break the smoke though, and instantly pops Spears the Veil. Trying to survive, but no chance he can actually do so against the Timber Saw. He's got oodles of pure damage, and yeah, Rue's dead. But now, it's a Moonlight Shadow that has been popped as they find Rue up in the top Wisdom Shrine area. But Radan gets some good damage off, and the rest of Spirit TP out. As Rue might be in some trouble. He's buying a lot of time though. The Spear not in time to stop the Wukong's command. And Malreen will pop the BKB, try and TP out, but is the damage going to be enough? No. The Wukong's command provides more than enough armor. As Lal jumps in, it's on top of Skeeter and Snaking. They've taken out the Mirana as Collapse stands his ground against the Swen. But Skeeter does have the Aegis. It's not going to be easy bringing him down twice. Amar is here on the Timber Saw. Collapse, popping the BKB. Good spear, and actually catches out too. The Timber Saw caught out as well. Skeeter will fall, and now Amar caught looking silly despite the reactive armor. It's just gonna have to retreat from this one because Radan, he's got a Skadi. Amar not gonna be able to regen back up as a result of that. Lal actually jumps forward with the fissure. They're trying to take down this Timber Saw. He's really tanky, but now Collapse jumps in, might be in some trouble, but a good spear coming in from him. Catches out the Monkey King just as he gets the Jingle Mastery, and now Crit could be in some trouble, TPing out back towards his base, trying to ducktail and run, but Amar may not be so lucky. He TP'd into this fight, will be forced to pop the BKB, May he get collapsed? No, he does not. Oh, wait, what? How did he get collapsed? Looks like there was a chakram thrown towards the end that actually clipped the Mars, but Snaking might be in some trouble though. The reflection slowing him down and he does not have the TP. No more leap charge either. Good fissure by Lal actually catches out Snaking towards the end. One more leap charge. Gonna try and make it to the trees, but Radahn has his number. He did not get across the trees. Moonlight Shadow's out though. Falcons. They're gonna try and hold on here, but I don't know how you try. Well, they're gonna all in for Radahn here. They're trotting him up. The Echo Slap comes up, but it's a bit too late. Radahn's dead. More than enough burst damage available for the side of Falcons to take down the TBS. This time they bring 5 and it works. Not too sure what the gem's for. There's no invis on the side of Spirit. Might just be for the wards. Oh, a whip! On the spear by Collapse, that is going to be really costly here. They're going to try anyway though. They don't have BKB available for the Swain. And Rue, his damage is actually not that bad on the Muerta. They get the kill somehow. And that is after the spear missing. But now Amar, he's here and he's pissed. Going to try and take down the Muerta. But it's Malrine who cleans up the kill with the Boundless Strike. Looks like the rest of Spirit will get out. A 1-for-1 trade, but no, he's actually going for the refresher here on Collapse. Okay, interesting choice. Mid lane, they do manage to catch out Lal along with the Wukong Saman, but a post-up is going to buy him some time. The BKB is going to be popped. Radahn gets off the Metamorphosis. As the reactive armor bomb going to get quickly dispelled by the Yule Scepter. Radahn now turning his attention towards the Shadow Shaman. They will take down Crit. The side of Falcons here to the tier 3. But Falcons need to know what's up. They're not committing for Rosh. They're well aware of the potential move that Team Spirit might make. And Team Spirit still holding on to their grounds. They have no idea that they might be, well, getting flanked from behind as they do start on the Timber Saw. They're going to take him out. And that's no Timber Saw. Down once will pop buyback. Radahn standing in the middle of all those heroes. Pops the BKB. Skeeter also popped his BKB but didn't find much. Rue actually made it out of there. Lal now dropping low. As Amar comes back for round number 2, he's got his eyes set on Radahn. Crit is in with the Hex. A good arena, buying some time. Full staff keeping him alive, but the arrow flying through from Snaking. The chain will miss. They will eventually take down the Terrorblade though. Big bad Radahn has been dealt with. And now Miposhka is going to get cleaned up as well as Collapse tries to run for the hills. Will make it out of there. Refresher up. 2,400 gold in his bank account, but buys any item. He's not going to have buyback. Skeeter might just be able to find Lal here though. His smoke is going to break, but he guesses in the wrong direction. They will eventually see Lal. Lal with the Yoga Seal Totem trying to survive, but Trit is here and he's managed to catch out the Earthshaker. Should be death here for Lal. No chance he survives. Trying to drop the fissure, but no such luck for him. Still very much end up being toast. It's going to be about the 4 stars from the rest of the members on the side of Spirit. Only got 1 on Miposhka. I mean, sure you've got your own on Radahn, but you need to not be disabled to use it. Turns out when you're stunned, can't press items. So Moonlight Shadow now comes out. Rue gonna be the casualty of war here. Gives up his life, does a buyback, so it's not the end of the world for Rue. And Team Falcons, they're gonna know as well. The arrow's gonna fly through. It actually connects onto Collapse. It's a pretty long stun duration. They're thinking about going in. They're trying to take down Collapse here. Collapse has the BKB holding on to it. Will pop the Lotus, get the heal, and the BKB as well. Rue might be in some trouble on the Muerta. No 4 stuff for him. Rue will fall the once. Down does have buyback. Collapse will also probably die, but he's got the buyback at the ready now. Miposhka could be next. Tight spot, buying some time, but it's Malrine with a double kill. As Lal still holding on. He's got the fissure. He's got the Echo Slam. The Wukong's command pop. Radahn pops the BKB and gets out of there. Ogre Seal Totem keeps him alive. As buybacks come out now from the side of Spirit. More than what they bargained for. Skeeter running out of the God Strength now. And without the Wukong's command, without the God Strength, looks like Team Spirit, they're going to push forward. They want to try and take down this Timber Saw, but the reactive armor was popped. He's really tanky and hard to kill. The Yule Scepter gonna buy them some time. Secondary arena at the ready if Collapse needs it. They've got a lot of disable. They're chaining their stuns really well. They will finally kill off the Timber Saw. Has a beautiful arena on the backline. It's actually catching out too. Skeeter was caught out along with Crit, and they're gonna be able to get the clean off. 3 dead for the side of Falcons. They all have buybacks, but Team Spirit will win the fight. They lose Collapse. Notice this, but Team Spirit not afraid at all. They're gonna pop the banner and get started. A buyback now forced out from Amar. as he's trying to posture TPs, but looks like they're gonna get started on Radan. Nice boundless strike, popping the Wukong's command harpoon, pulling him back, but Ogre Seal Totem keeps Radan alive. Ammar popping the reactor armor bomb, though he wants to go forward. He wants to find these kills, but Poshka does not have buyback, but neither does Ammar. And Ammar will be able to take down the Jakiro. That's Poshka dead, 90 seconds, no buyback. And available to scout things out here. And the dead shot should tell them that Falcons are around this area. They do catch out Snaking with the fissure, though. Lal gonna get caught out by the arrow, and the Hex is in. From Quit pops the BKB. They want to try and take down the Earthshaker, but a good Wind Waker from Collapse keeps the Earthshaker alive. Lal with the BKB will survive for now. In the backlines, Malrine pops the BKB, has Refresher off, will pop Wukong's command number 1. Holding on to his cheese for now. Spirit Cloak activated as well. On top of Radan, as he does not have the BKB anymore. They're gonna try and make a go for the Terrorblade. Good Manta dodge on the Stormhammer. Another Wind Waker now from Collapse, keeping him alive in the middle of this fight. But Lal will pop the Echo Slam. Skeeter no longer has the BKB. Could be in some trouble. Arena and a spear back onto the Swen. And slowly but surely, Spirit, they start to clean up the fight. Ammar standing his ground with the reactive armor bomb, but it's not enough. Snaking by him back. Crit in some trouble. Looking to be taken down. Yeah, they will find the kill eventually. Ammar, he gets through, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Sunder's out from Radan. Spear from Collapse. And they find the Monkey King. Ammar with the cooldown reduction as well. He's actually moving in. He wants to maybe try and find Lal. You're going to pop the reactive armor. Lal forced to pop the BKB as well in turn. The Yonder's still available for him. Haste Rune bound by the Earthshaker. And well, Lal does pop the fissure. Good fear as well by Rue 1, 2, 3 as they have tried to find the Monkey King. The Monkey King is gonna be dead. The Metamorphosis damage a bit too much. Skeeter goes in. He's got the BKB. He's got the Nullify. They will clean up Radan. The Terrorblade down the ones. They will also find Lal on the Earthshaker. Skeeter does the work on the Swen. But a buyback now coming in from the Terrorblade. Lal buying back as well. Spirit, they want to get something done in Falcon. It's gonna be full retreat mode for them. They don't have God Strength. They don't have BKBs. They want to back off. Reset the fight. Light Shadow. He will catch up with Poshka. Could be in some trouble here on the Jakiro. Deadshot's flying through, though, buying him some time, and the Sunder comes through from Radan, giving the Jakiro new leads of life. Stormhammer flying through. Teraway as well, buying some time. Fissure drop. Can Poshka survive this? They're trying, but he might just have to drop the macro fire here and call it a day, as he does. Catches out Skeeter, but it doesn't seem like Spirit are too keen on following up. Oh, but they jump in. Radan could be some trouble. Instant Hex coming out from Rue, though. Buying some time, but Radan stunned up. Will be forced to pop the BKB. Wukong's command on top of him. Tearaway popped as well. As it looks like they lost Skeeter in the backline along with Snaking. Grid in some trouble as well. He falls. They've got buybacks on the side of Falcons. But look at this. The Monkey King all alone will also fall. Team Spirit turning it around. And now Falcons could be in some real hot water here. Moonlight Shadow up again from the side of Falcons. Radan gonna get started here on the Raxus, and the jump in is there from Ammar. Straight on top of Radan, but the Wind Waker gonna keep him alive for now. Ammar pops the BKB, trying to survive. And Radan just getting hexed up first into a fake, then into a lamp. He's dead. Ammar will be able to get the kill. As Radan falls, it does have buyback on the Terrorblade, however. And well, Rue could be next on the Muerta to fall. 90 seconds, down for the count. Lal trying to get away from this one, but it might be a bit too much. Ammar is hungry for blood. Shadowblade pump, but the gem, well, not there. The Book of the Dead provides vision, though. And they in here, they don't have, well, they do have buybacks on 3 of their heroes, but again, you're gonna be inside your base as Ammar. No fear whatsoever on this man, jumping forward, straight on top of Poshka. Wind Waker keeping the Timbersaw alive as a buyback now comes from Rue, but Poshka is dead. Instant buyback from him. Ammar not done yet, though. Still hungry for blood. And he's gonna move forward with the Shiva's God. Hex is there, actually pushing him very deep into the base. Ammar could be in some trouble. Macropire drop. The fears out from Rue as well on the Timbersaw with the BKB. And the Chain. Ammar just might survive this reactive armor, keeping him alive. He gets the hell out of there. And those are all the buybacks committed now from the side of Team Spirit. Got the BKB and he's got a big healing Lotus at the ready. Spirit, they will locate Ammar, but Ammar, he does have buyback, so he's not too concerned. The Minotaur buying a lot of time. Collapse, he's dead. 120 seconds, down for the counter. Squid jumped in with the Hex. And now Yule Scepter on top of the Terrorblade. He has no buyback return. Gonna be forced to fight this. Gator jumps in with the BKB. GG's called. Oh, Team Spirit, they lost too much, and Falcons will clean this up 2-0. Move on and Blast Slam 3. For tuning in, as it's gonna be Floki.